I'm Cass. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm so excited to share with you my April reading journal. These are one of my favorite videos to make because I kind of go on a little bit of an Etsy shopping spree before each one to pick out stickers for the theme. And the theme I decided on was cute, like Pokemon mixed with food. You'll see what I mean in a second here, but all the shops will be linked below. All these stickers are so bloody adorable and then put together into one theme. It's cuteness overload. It really is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into planning. Hello, and welcome back to yet another reading journal setup. These are my favorite videos to make every single month, and this month especially, I'm obsessed with. It is, in fact, a cuteness overload. Now, I'm starting off with spelling out the wrong month, I have to mess up at least once in my reading journal. It's kind of a tradition now. And luckily, I noticed before I actually pressed down the letters. So thank goodness for that. Now, this Togepi sticker is from Einstein Easels. Everything's linked below, like I mentioned. And then this Pokemon font set I actually created. And it helps me save quite a bit of time. Plus, it keeps all the letters looking consistent. So it's a fun time. Now I'm just sticking on the little sticker, and I actually bought some washi tape from Michael's, and it was these kind of gridded looking basic washi tapes, and I decided to go with a brown color palette. So I have this light kind of sand tone brown, and then this brown that's a little bit darker, like a nice milk chocolate brown. And I just added some accents. I was going to draw a border, but I decided, hey, I really want to use this washi tape I just bought. Now, as for the left, I am creating a pocket for my reading bookmark. Now, I don't actually have my April reading bookmark made, so if you're wondering what I'm talking about, my other 3 reading journal setups, I do actually show it off, but I just don't have it made yet. But essentially, it's just a bookmark that has a list of days, and then I just write down the number of pages I read each day on that bookmark. That way, it's easier for me to keep track of to then fill in my reading journal at the end of the month. I'm using a brown piece of craft paper and then lining the sides and the bottom with the brown washi tape in order to create a pocket where I can just slip it in on the top. Now, if you don't have a reading bookmark that you use and you don't need this to be a pocket, you can just create a quote page, or you can create the pocket to store like different stickers that you want to use throughout the rest of your reading spreads, or just general bookmark storage, because I know all y'all readers out there have a bunch of bookmarks that you never use because you use receipt paper instead. So maybe if you put them in your reading journal, maybe you'll use them. And then for the quote that I'm lettering out, it says, "Gotta catch 'em all," because it's a Pokemon theme. I love Pokemon. I've loved Pokemon my entire life. And I've been trying to buy a Nintendo Switch since the beginning of February. And I'm just gonna go off on a little tangent because I'm kind of mad. So I ordered it off Amazon, and it said that it would ship in 2 weeks. And I'm like, I can wait 2 weeks, that's cool. And then I got an email saying, hey, we're gonna have to delay it by another week. And I'm like, 3 weeks. I can handle 3 weeks. And then I get another email saying the same thing, that they're gonna delay it by a week. And I'm not waiting around that long, so I just cancel my order and I decide to order through GameStop. And then GameStop had 3-day shipping. 10 days passed and I'm like, where is my GameStop order? I reach out to them and they're like, this never happens, but we lost your package. So I still do not have a Switch. I just ordered another one off Amazon. This day it says it has 2-day Prime shipping. So we'll see if third time is the charm. I have the Pokemon Legends of Arceus game already. I have a sticker for like a skin for my Switch, but I don't have the actual Switch. And I just wanted to play Pokemon. Was that too much to ask? Apparently so. This next page that I'm setting up is my bar graph for all the pages that I read, and this sticker is from Galloping Doodlers, and I'm adding some washi tape on the top, and then I'll letter out the word April. Hopefully I letter out April, not March. I'm not actually sure, but I guess we'll see together. And then along the side, I write out the dates, and along the top, I write out the the page number, so I go by 50, so 50, 100, 150, all the way to, I believe, 650. I do think I forgot to do it on this spread though, like while recording. I think I went back afterwards and added the numbers on the top. But if you read less than me, you totally can space it out by 25s or by 10s. Just kind of figure out how much you read, and then you can space out your graph accordingly. Now, if you've seen my last 2 plan with me's, you know that I have messed up this column of numbers 2 months in a row. And I thought I messed up again, but I was hyper focused. And guys, I can count to 30. Thank you. Thank you. Hold your applause, please. Please. I was very happy that I didn't mess up on this page because seriously, it was getting embarrassing at this point. And we're just gonna move on to talking about my next page. These stickers were actually the stickers that I saw on Etsy that inspired this whole theme because they are the cutest freaking thing. Now on the right side, I create 2 boxes, one for books read, which I use to color code to fill in on my left page. And then the box on the bottom will be my stats that you'll see me set up here in a second. But right now I'm just positioning my lettering for my books read page in my adorable sticker. Now don't be fooled by how quickly I peel away the backing. I actually cut out me struggling for 15 to 20 seconds because stickers are hard, okay? I struggle with things that I don't think normal people struggle with, but I'm just special, y'all. I'm just special. I use this brown pen instead of a black pen just because I wanted to keep that light sort of feeling to go with the washi tape. And then I'm sticking the other sticker in the bottom right and then lettering out the word stats. Now I track 5 different stats, and you don't have to track all of these, or you can track more than what I track. But I track the total number of books I read, the total number of pages read, the total number of books that I buy, my average star rating, and the total number of days that I actually read that month, which I also have a chart at the very beginning of my reading journal that I track that at, and then I just transfer it over into my monthly setup. Now, you may not even want to track any stats at all, but if you've seen any of my reading journals or reading wrap-ups, you know that I'm a stats girl. I love seeing and collecting stats on myself, so I liked to include this little section at the bottom just for fun. No true reason at all, just for fun. Now, this last page here is, well, my second to last page, because I do have a quote page that I'll be creating on the right. I leave room for my favorite quotes. I started annotating some books, and I've been having a lot of fun with that. And so it gave me an opportunity to highlight my favorite quotes. And when I come across quotes that I love, I want to write them down. So I keep this page pretty empty for the most part, for I have quite a bit of room. And it's been a fun time. If you've never tried annotating books, I definitely recommend giving it a go. If you're too scared, like I was terrified to write in a brand new book, so I bought a copy of a book and I bought it used. So it was cheaper, it was already beat up, and I knew I had an extra copy, so I wasn't defacing my beautiful, pristine book. However, I've gotten to the point where I don't really mind as much anymore defacing books. Some books I still am wary, especially when the cover is gorgeous or it's a hardback book. I just struggle internally with, do I want to write in this book? However, the experience of going back and reading little things I wrote in the margins or quotes that I underlined and flipping through the tabs, like the tabs on the side of books are so aesthetically pleasing, and I don't know why I didn't start annotating ages ago. So if you haven't, definitely give it a try. Now, the quote I decided to use for my quote page is "Prepare for trouble, make it double," which is Team Rocket's kind of catchphrase. I didn't have another sticker. I was supposed to have one come in, but the Etsy shop contacted me and said that I was going to be delayed and that I could cancel my order if I wanted to, but I didn't cancel. I decided to just wait it out. I just knew I couldn't use it in my journal setup for this month, so I had to kind of figure out what I was going to do without having another Pokemon food sticker. So instead, I did the quote centered in the middle of the page, and then I just added the washi tape accent. And I think it's very simple, but very cute, and it fits in with the rest of the pages that are pretty simple. I don't know, I like it. I love this whole setup. This might be one of my favorite setups that I've done so far this year, but I don't want to speak too soon. I've only done 4, but April might be tied with February because I also loved that setup. And here is a final look. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the outro. Thank you so much for watching the video all the way to the very end. It literally means the world to me that you stuck around this long. If you did make it this long, please do let me know below what book you are currently reading, because I am nosy and I want to know. And also, if you want to see more bookish or journaling content from me, please do consider subscribing. That's all I have for y'all, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Toodles!